Nah, people. Joel Benjamin 528 aka MC Spookism. Do I really need to go through the whole breakdown of the name of this title? You see it. Again, me and Brother Divine been talking about this type of thing on Joel Benjamin 528 for the longest. Okay? Why is this young girl love cult? That's what I said. Young girl love cult with R. Kelly been swept under the rug. Been swept under the rug, people. I don't know who the hell is his publicist. I don't know if it's the label that's still backing him. But damn, we got these, what's the word I'm looking for? Demons. Entertaining demons in our community. And they're able to get away with murder and like nobody gives a damn. So, without further delay, I'm going to play an interview. This is an interview that I heard on, well, first off. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic audience. I see you, Suicide H29. Salute to you. I was just watching one of your videos. Are you getting at somebody? Gosh damn. That Aries is really in your blood. You tearing them up. Okay. Let's move on. Now, first off, before I start, how many of y'all are R. Kelly fans? Watch them lie. Y'all gonna lie. Y'all gonna lie. I know y'all gonna lie. I know y'all gonna lie. Y'all don't want to admit that y'all R. Kelly fans. People was looking to admit they were R. Kelly fans before. So, here's the rundown. Alright? Let me give you the backstory. You have this young female by the name of Jerhonda Pace. Okay? Probably done jacked up her name and everything. I'm going to put a copy of her book. Like, if you want to buy her book, it's in the description section. Most likely, I will buy the book and do a book reading. You understand? Break this F-boy R. Kelly down. Allegedly. It's important that I say that nowadays. Because it seems like these people could do whatever the hell they want and get away with it. And if you say certain things, because they ain't come out in a court of law, even if their ass is on tape performing the act, you still got to say allegedly. Even if you got the pictures, you got to say allegedly. They use the guise of Photoshop or video shop. So, not that that stuff don't exist. But come on, we know the truth. All these damn women saying what you do, man. I'm going to keep my patience. And I'm going to keep my cool. So, let me show you a picture of her book. Okay? Let me show you a picture of her book. Because I believe we need to do a book reading on this. We're going to change up the show a little bit. You understand where I'm coming from, people? We're going to have to do a book reading. And we're just going to give a breakdown. We're going to get into the real tea, as they say. Hell, I be telling y'all, to hell with the damn spilling the tea. I be spilling the whole tea kettle. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't just play the other people interviews or what I heard or what I see. I'm going to give y'all that damn work. All right? So you know what it is. Joel Benjamin, a.k.a. MC Spookism up in here. All right? If you don't like it and you know you're a glorified R. Kelly fan, then bounce. Don't even stay on here. because some of the stuff I'm about to get into, and I thought it was just girls. I thought the man was just messing with underage girls, you know, thinking around 14, 16. That don't make it right. Some states it is, some countries it is. But we ain't there. We're here in the United States of America. Mel Bryan, salute to you on the super chat. Thank you very much. We're here in America. Okay? Anyway, so come to find out, allegedly, R. Kelly have a taste for the rod. Allegedly, he like a man, you understand, strumming my pain with his fingers. Allegedly, that's what he like. Listen. Don't get mad at me, because I know them damn R. Kelly fans, they gonna come in my comment box and they gonna try to tear me a new one. This ain't from me. This is from the alleged young women that he had in his little young girl love cult. Okay? This is not from me. So don't get mad at me. Don't hate on me. Don't try to no. Go after them young girls. Well, they ain't that young now. They grown up now. But go after them. So they said it, and they got the proof. And quite frankly, why would he be paying $5,000 a month? Woo! You know what I could do with $5,000 a month right now? Hold up. Do you know what I could do with $1,000 a month right now? For a few years? Well, this F-boy R. Kelly. R. Kelly is a human win for life. You know that scratch off, win for life? And when you scratch it off, you get 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and it's woo! You win $1,000 for life. Then they got the other ones. I think they got one that's 5,000, and they got one for 10,000. As long as you keep living, they keep paying. That's R. Kelly ass, allegedly. No, but ain't no allegedly for that, because we got the proof that he been paying her $5,000 a month. So I'm going to let you hear this interview, all right? Since we've been talking about it, all right? I seen Wagner talking about R. Kelly's brother. Yes, we know this is not new, but my point is it's been swept under the rug. Enough people ain't talking about it. You got people that act like they so conscious, want to come out about abuse that's going on with this one and that one, and whatever molestation going on with this one and that one. They ain't really trying to talk about that. Let me show you a copy of her book so you know what her book look like. All right? And she's not the only young girl that came out and spoke out against R. Kelly. Okay? Let me maximize it. Let me blow it up. Blow it up for you. Put it on the side right here. All right? We're going to make it choppy, but that's all right. As long as y'all can see it. Okay? Right there. Transition. That's her book right there. A Life Beyond Abuse. And we're going to do a book reading of that. After we hear the interview, I want to find out if y'all want me to do a book reading. If y'all want me to do a book reading. I don't like to read. I ain't going to front. And don't try to take my words and twist it. I know what y'all gonna say. Oh, he said he can't read. No, I do not like to read. I be too busy. I ain't got time. If I ain't teaching, doing consultation, making that money, getting that money, and spending that money wisely in some way, I ain't got time to read. I need the audio book while I'm on the go. Okay? A lot of times I'll be having to do a lot of research. But without further ado, let's get into this interview. Salute to, oh man, salute to Jamal Lee with the super chat. I appreciate you. What you say, Jamal? Age ain't nothing but a number. Written and produced by R. Kelly. LOL. Shaking my damn head. Facts! Allegedly, R. Kelly got short eyes. So we say in the West Indies when you like the young things. But now, it seems like he's a buller. Allegedly. Allegedly, R. Kelly is a buller man. That's what we say in Trinidad. Sometimes they say that in Jamaica, but they use the next word. But I don't want to say that because the AdSense, I don't want to get kicked off and they try to use all kind of crazy stuff against me, so I'll be nice. But it appears that you like man, allegedly. If you do, okay. Nothing wrong with that. If you do, that's on you. But if you like young boys, that's a problem. Okay, that's a big problem. Allegedly. So, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Come. I'm going to play this interview for you. And this interview I'm about to play for you is from a radio interview I heard. Let me get her full name for you. She has the talk show called Unwind with Tashaka. You know I be jacking up names. But she also have a YouTube channel, so definitely check her out. Okay, definitely check out. Relax. Definitely check her out, okay? These are ills of going live, people. Go get your iPad. These are the ills of going live. So let's get into this work. I gotta give y'all this work because I want y'all to hear this interview. I want y'all to be the judge. Okay? Just listen, and we're gonna break down this interview piece by piece by piece. Let's begin.
R. Kelly, and now she's here with me to tell it all, to tell what she couldn't say on national TV, okay? So it's fair game on the radio. Jerhonda, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Anytime, girl, anytime. I saw you in my comments on Instagram the other day backing up everything that I said about R. Kelly and his gay lover, Bubba, who's been sleeping together for years. But before we get into that, okay, I want to ask you, how long were you with R. Kelly?
Hold on. Before she get into that now, let me please say, allegedly. Yeah. Wait a minute. How stereotypical can you be than that? Yes, I got my daughter's little wand from Frozen. She done broke up the wand, jack it up. The gems done came out. Money well spent. How stereotypical can you be? Bubba? That's your tag name in these streets? I remember people used to joke when they make jokes. You better stop. Bubba gonna get you. Bubba gonna hold you down. Don't mess, Bubba. Don't mess with Bubba. You know when we was young, we used to joke like that. Wow. That's really his tag name, people. Okay? The alleged gay lover.
I was with Rob for 8 months.
8 months, okay. And when did you meet him?
I met him when I was 14. I met him at the trial. So it was about 2 weeks before my 15th birthday. So this was back in 2008.
Okay, and this was in Chicago.
Yes, it was in Chicago during his trial.
All right.
So hold up. Look how bold and arrogant this dude is. She met him while he was on trial. Does that not bother anybody else? While on trial, your man said, yo, I'm going to do what I like, when I like, how I want to do it, when I want to do it. I'm getting me a next one. While on trial, you think he would have been like, all right, let me chill out. Let me chill out because it's hot right now. It's hot in these streets right now. So I'm going to chill. No. Go over there. I don't want the sound to mess up with here. Sit down over there, please. Thank you. Let's play this. Yo, anyway.
Right now, how long did it take you guys to actually develop a sexual relationship? Because you did mention to me that you were a virgin when you met Rob.
Yes, I was a virgin when I met Rob, but I did suffer from sexual abuse as a child.
Okay. But just that was, involuntarily. So technically you were.
Okay.
This guy makes
so
more
let
money.
me give y'all the breakdown on that. So basically, she was sexually abused, molested as a child. Okay? So the reason why they still say, yo, you were a virgin is because that was against her control. She had no control over that. Okay? So before she willfully said, okay, let me get into this actual act. Let me get into this actual act. I'm going to do it with R.Kelly. So R.Kelly was the one that she actually gave it up to. A grown-ass man, allegedly. Everything I'm saying is allegedly. I'm only saying what she said. So allegedly.
To have sex with whoever.
Yes, I was a virgin when I met Rob, but I did suffer from sexual abuse as a child.
Okay. But just that was, involuntarily. So technically you were still a virgin because you didn't agree to have sex with whoever violated you when you were a child.
That is very true.
Okay.
But
okay.
it didn't take long because when I went out there, the very first time I went out there, me and Rob engaged in sex.
And how old were you?
I was 16 years old.
Wow.
When I went to his house.
1 year older than Aaliyah when he married Aaliyah when she was 15.
Yes.
Okay. Now.
Oh yeah, let's not forget he married Aaliyah when she was 15. Ain't no allegedly for that. Okay? That one we ain't gonna do an allegedly. Okay? The man married Aaliyah when she was 15. That's a fact. Ain't no going around that. We don't have to ball out allegedly. In case y'all studying Aaliyah, how she was looking when she was older and all that, you know what? Let me paint a better picture for you before we move on even further with this interview. Because of dudes like this, you know what? Allegedly. Because of dudes like this. I was going to say something, but I'm going to leave it alone. Let's just, get into the interview. I want to show you what Aaliyah looked like when she was younger. Not the Aaliyah, Queen of the Dam. I done forgot her other songs that she did or whatever movie she did. I think she did one with Jet Li or whatever. Not that Aaliyah. Not grown, legal, ready to mingle Aaliyah. No. Okay? I'm going to show you this before I continue with the rest of this interview. Because some of y'all ain't ever seen this picture or know what the hell she actually looked like when she was younger. A lot of y'all only know about her career after, not when she was fully blown into it and famous. Okay? That's a fact. So I'm going to show you. And one of the famous pictures. And we have the marriage certificate for anybody that want to front. Like, oh, he didn't marry Aaliyah. Ain't no allegedly for that one. Okay? We're not going to do an allegedly. We're not going to do it, people. See that right there? Huh? You see it? Look how young she look. Look at him over there. Looking like he and his... I got me a young. A young thing. Ooh, life is good. I'm living my best life. And he had gotten her pregnant. And I won't be surprised if she didn't lose the baby. I won't be surprised if Aaliyah still have the baby. Oh, y'all gonna get this work. Y'all gonna get this work. Y'all gonna get this work today. Joel Benjamin 528. Y'all gonna get this work. Okay? So, let's go more into the interview. Okay? Give you some more.
Now, so he was your first.
Yes, he was.
All right. So you were with him 8 months. Now, you wrote a book, and it's called A Life After Abuse.
A life beyond abuse.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. A life beyond abuse. Okay, and to those of y'all listening, the link is below the video. I highly recommend that you get that book. She really goes into detail and she doesn't hold back. Okay, so that link is below the video. Now, after you met Rob when you were 14, you guys didn't have sex until you were 16, and he was your first.
That's correct.
Now, you mentioned to me something interesting before this interview on the phone. You said that before you guys did anything, had any sex, there was a contract that you had to sign. Tell me about that contract.
The contract actually came after we had engaged already.
Oh. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. You got these youngins out here signing contracts, allegedly. R.Kelly? Huh, Kels? As your closest friends call you, well, I ain't your friends. Yes, I shouldn't be calling you Kels. I don't know you. I would love to interview, but Kels won't come and let me interview him. Maybe, pause. I don't only say pause. I ain't say that right. Kels won't appear on the show. He would never appear on my show and let me interview him. I know that for a fact. But let's continue. So you out here signing disclosure contract, non-disclosure contracts. NDAs, huh?
Oh.
Yes. That's when the contract came about. So he had me write a letter and sign 2 contracts. The first contract was a contract, it was a non-disclosure agreement saying that I wouldn't talk about anything that happened at his house.
Okay.
And one of the things that was listed on that non-disclosure was that I was there to please him, even if that meant pleasuring someone else.
Whoa! Hold up. Whoa! Let's get that work. So you mean to tell me, R. Kelly, you made her sign a contract while she was still a young girl that don't talk about nothing you see here in this house. What happens in this house stays in this house. Okay, understandable. I understand that. But then she must not talk about nothing about pleasuring you. And she is to pleasure you and anybody else that you deem fit. So, let's say, for example, Jay-Z come over and he's like, yo, do my man right. And basically she would have to do it. Y'all don't want this work. Y'all don't really want me to go on with this, do y'all? I see y'all too quiet. What happened? Y'all shocked? Y'all shocked? I'm going to break down this interview. This is saddening, people. But listen.
Oh.
So even if pleasing him meant that I had to pleasure someone else. So I just had to please him.
And that was
all about Rob.
And that was in one of the non-disclosure agreements that you signed.
Yes, it was. That's correct.
And how old are you? How old were you when you signed this contract?
I was 16 years old when I signed that one.
Okay. Did you? So obviously you read it. Did you read the whole thing? Was it in depth about the things that you had to do when it talked about? I guess when it described pleasing him and somebody else.
I didn't read the whole contract. I just read like a little bit of it, and then as I started trying to like really focus on it and read so I can comprehend and understand what I was getting ready to sign, he just like pretty much rushed it. He's like, oh no, that's just saying you're not going to talk about what goes on here. Just go ahead and sign that. And I was like, okay, and I just signed my name, and I handed it back, and he handed me another one. And this contract was a contract saying that I worked for him, saying that he hired me on as an assistant. So I signed that contract because he just said, sign this one too. And this just says that you worked for me. That's all. Just you had did some, assistant work. And I was like, okay, no problem. And I signed it, and I handed him the paper over.
So as a 16-year-old, you signed a contract saying that you were his personal assistant, and it was a non-disclosure contract, and that you would please him even if it meant pleasing somebody else.
Yes.
Now, you did speak of some other things that was in the contract. You said that he made you write, I guess, a letter?
Yes, I had to write a letter. It was, he had a notepad with the yellow paper on it, and he had me write a letter. And in this letter, I was just confessing to things that I didn't do. And some of the things were, he said that I had to write down that I had contracted an STD from him.
Oh.
And yes, he wanted me to write down that I contracted an STD, I stole $250,000 from him, and that I had stole jewelry from him. I also had to write down that he fired me. And it was like an apology letter at the same time. I was like, it started off like, Dear Rob, I'm writing you to let you know that I'm sorry. And I just listed all the bad things that I had done. But in reality, I didn't do these things. So, and I had before, if he was telling me what to write, I told him, I was like, but I didn't do any of these things. And he said, well, if you didn't do it, you wouldn't have a problem writing it. And so in my head, I was like, yeah, you're right. Because I didn't do these things. Why not write it? So I wrote it down. I wrote down everything he.
Now, let me stop y'all right there. Anybody who don't like the way I'm doing this show, get the F off the show. And my moderators, I need y'all to check the damn comments. I made sure I said from the beginning I will be breaking down this interview. So you don't like it, you could go suck your mama. Very simple. Now, let me tell you what she just went through. That apology letter is for when she come out now, as in her older age like she did, he could say, yo, she's just mad at me. This is a woman that apologized to me. Look, why do I have this letter of her apologizing to me, saying all this type of stuff to me? She's just mad. She wants me to pay her. None of this actually happened. This is her own handwriting. This is her signature. So what she's saying about me can't be true. That's what he's doing. Taking advantage of the youngin'. Damn demon, allegedly.
Told me to write down.
At 16
years old, but he was very specific. He told me, do not put the date.
Oh.
So it didn't click in my head at the time. But he said, don't date it. And I dated it anyway.
Okay, so you
specific date, I just put that it was June of 2009 when I wrote it down. I just put the 6th and then a slash and then I put 2009. I didn't write down the exact date.
Okay. Now let us discuss the pleasuring because I did a video on the channel exposing R. Kelly and that he was gay, hypersexual, and I specifically named two men that had been carrying on sexual relationships with R. Kelly for many of years. Now, one you actually got into it with on Instagram when I did out him. He goes by the name of Bubba. His page name is listed under @RubyChris. Okay, and that will be the link below. That will be in the description box as well if you guys want to look him up. But you jumped in the comments when he was coming back saying that these were all lies to confirm a lot of things between him and Rob. What was that about?
Now, Instagram, it did get a little crazy there. But, yes, Bubba, he is Rob's lover. I've witnessed some things between those two. And I don't know why Bubba is trying to deny everything because it is true. And that's why he ended up blocking me because I started speaking the truth about him. Where I had a relationship with Jermaine, that's his real name.
Okay.
I had a relationship with him after I had left Rob. So he tried to console me and just be there for me. And I thought like it was genuine, but it wasn't. He ended up being just like Rob. He was the same type of manipulator. So he was doing the things to me that Rob was doing to me prior to dealing with Bubba. And Rob was doing these things to Bubba as well.
Okay, so just for the record, Bubba is Jermaine. And so you met Bubba, whose real name is Jermaine, through R. Kelly. Now, tell me about that experience, how you guys met. Because I kind of read an excerpt from your book, and that's why I'm telling everybody they need to really get that book. Because you are really spilling a whole lot of wine. Okay, you just broke the bottle open. Tell me about the first experience when you met Rob and Jermaine, a.k.a. Bubba, together.
It's actually reversed. Bubba is the recruiter. He actually found me and took me to Rob.
Oh.
That's how that happened.
So they've been together for a long time. Because this was in
2008.
Okay.
So hold on. Let's get this clear. Allegedly, this Negro sends out his gay lover as a scout. You know when you have a scouting agent and he goes scout for good basketball players to bring back for the team? Allegedly, this dude was looking to start his own team. So he sent out Bubba to scout. And Bubba get this young girl and bring her back.
2008 is when Bubba had friend requested me on MySpace. So it was a while ago. But I was friends with Bubba for a while on MySpace before he actually messaged me. It was the end of 2008.
I'm sorry, hold on. You know she telling the truth. Did she just mention MySpace? Good Lord, that's old. I'm not trying to make fun of this, but MySpace? You know that's hell of a long time. That's to give you an example. Some of y'all don't even know what MySpace is. If you don't, it's okay. Let's get back with the interview.
Say around December is when he sent me a friend request.
Okay.
And I ended up talking to Bubba early 2009. And that's how that happened. I talked to him on MySpace when my friend was actually looking for a tattoo artist. And Bubba, he has a tattoo parlor. He owns a tattoo shop, or at least he used to, back when I was talking to him. He owned it, and it's in Harvey. It was in Harvey.
Okay, and this is in...
So that's how me and him started talking.
Illinois, correct?
Yes, Illinois.
Okay. Now, you met Bubba first. Now, Bubba took you to the trial? To where R. Kelly was being
No.
How did that happen?
I took myself to the trial, but Bubba's friend requested me. And then after I was involved with Rob told me that he actually sent Bubba looking for me. So what Rob did, I don't know how he got a hold of a paper, or so maybe somebody gave him a newspaper article, because I was in a newspaper and I was also in Jet magazine. So I'm guessing Rob told Bubba to look this girl up, and he found me on MySpace. And that's how that happened. Because Rob actually told me himself that he told Bubba to go find me.
Oh, wow. Okay. So after you met Rob, you then found out from Rob that this was all planned. Now, tell me about your first
Yes.
sexual encounter, because you did mention in the book briefly about about Rob and Bubba being together and that you witnessed this. Can you just
Before we get into the witness, so let's get this straight. See, that's why I don't like putting my child up online. So basically, this young girl was on MySpace. R. Kelly was combing through by age, allegedly by age, because he didn't know her, haven't met her before. Combing through MySpace. If y'all remember MySpace, how many of y'all used to be on MySpace? Don't lie. And if you go, I think your account's still supposed to work. So how many of y'all still got MySpace? You put by age, you could put by region, the area they're in the description, and you click that. And you can narrow the search. I remember that like if it was yesterday. Okay? So R. Kelly saw her and said, allegedly saw her and said, I want that one. Bubba, go get her from me. That's basically what he did. And Bubba went and did his scouting work. So let's get into this love affair. Because I knew the talk about him liking young girls, but I didn't know the talk of him liking men. Allegedly.
just talk a little bit about that?
You want to know about me witnessing them two or my first sexual encounter with Rob?
You witnessing Rob and Bubba engage in sex. That's what I want to know about.
Oh, gosh. That was something. So Rob had called me, and he told me to come upstairs to the game room. See, this was around the time that you could still have cell phones, because now there's a rule he don't allow the girls to have cell phones.
Okay. And his sex cult. So you do agree that it is a sex
Yes,
cult? Okay.
it is a sex cult.
Okay.
And it's all to please him.
Okay.
So when I went upstairs, and you have to knock before going into the any room. You have to knock first.
Okay.
And I went up there. Rob let me in, and he sat me down, and he had a serious look on his face. And I'm looking like, oh shit. So I thought he was getting ready to go off about Bubba talking to me in the studio, because Bubba did talk to me in the studio, and I was for sure, I'm like, nobody saw it. So when he went off, I'm like, oh, maybe he did, because Rob has cameras all over his house.
Okay.
So I thought maybe he saw it, and I started getting nervous, like he's about to snap. I talked to somebody I wasn't supposed to. But when he sat me down, he started talking about trust, and he asked if I could trust, if he could trust me, and he wanted to let me in on something. So I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay. So like my shoulders like they dropped. I'm like, okay.
Pay attention, people. Pedophile 101. Gain the trust of your victim. Pay attention.
That's your release. It's not about what I thought it was about.
So you thought you were going to get your ass whooped, but instead
Yes,
it was
I
something
did.
else. Okay.
I was scared. Like I was shaking. My palms were sweaty. I was really scared.
Okay.
But it wasn't about that. It was about him and Bubba. So he wanted to make sure that I would never judge him, and that, he could trust me. And I let him know, like, you can trust me. I won't judge you. And so we sat down. He was sitting across from me on another couch, and we were just looking at each other and talking. And next thing you know, there was a knock at the door, and I'm like, okay. So I didn't know what to expect. And when Rob went up, he went to go open the door, and then in walks Bubba, and I was like, okay. And Rob sat down. He sat down on the couch first, and he sat back where he was already sitting. And Bubba, he walked in, and he walked over, and he sat right next to Rob. And I'm looking like, okay, well, yeah, something's about to happen. And then I thought, and in my head, it started like coming up again. I'm like, well, maybe he is about to say something. This is Bubba. But that wasn't the case. Bubba, like, he looked at Rob, like, for approval. And Rob kind of, like, gave him a stern look like, yeah, it's okay to do whatever. And that's when Bubba got down on his knees. Rob, pulled his penis out, and Bubba started giving him head.
Whoa!
Wow.
And at first, it was shocking, but I was like, I can't judge him, so I had to have a poker face. So I'm just sitting there, but in my head, I'm like, so does this mean? But I had so many questions in my head, but of course, I wasn't judging him at the same time. So I'm just questioning his actions without...
Whoa! So hold up. So homeboy talk all this stuff about trust with her. Now she's scared because she know Bubba was trying to push up on her in the studio at first. Because allegedly R. Kelly got the cameras everywhere. Okay? So she thought like, damn, I know I'm supposed to only be for R. Kelly. And he didn't give approval for Bubba to come up on me like that. So damn, R. Kelly about to whip my ass up in here. Get what I'm saying? Then Bubba, she's like, he start talking about trust. She like, oh, no. Oh, good. This is about something else. But then Bubba come in the room. So then she start thinking, well, maybe this is what it's about again. So R. Kelly wanted her to see, because she don't know. She naive in the game. Hell, if I was in this situation, I wouldn't know what the hell was going on. Even at my age. Like, yo, what the hell is dude walking in the room? Is this one of the moments where you sign a contract and say, yo, where, you know, if he say please somebody else, you're going to have to please somebody else too? But no. Bubba look over at R. Kelly for approval like, yo, she know? She down with this? Like, okay? And R. Kelly gives a nod like a boss. Come on, do your work. Do your job. No pun intended. Blow job. No pun intended. Let me show y'all what Bubba look like. Because I like to show pictures. Because I know the people need imagery. Let me show you what Bubba look like. This is R. Kelly and Bubba. His alleged gay lover. Alleged. Alleged. No. Okay, people? That's Bubba with the bow tie on. See, in the middle picture, he's with R. Kelly. He's with R. Kelly. There go Bubba with the fatigues on. The fatigue pants. Bubba is not a bad looking dude. Handsome looking dude. Look like a lot of women will run him down. He looked like a good height, tall enough. But Bubba got a secret, allegedly. Allegedly. Okay? Let's get back on with the interview. I just had to show you what Bubba looked like so you get an understanding, people.
Out judging him. I was just wondering. I wanted, to know, like, is this really what I'm thinking it is? But
so you're watching Rob R. Kelly.
Yes, I'm watching R. Kelly.
Grammy Award-winning R. Kelly in front of you receive oral sex.
I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I promise I'm going to play the rest. Salute to the interviewer, damn it. Salute to her. She making sure you know what R. Kelly that they talking about. She said, the Grammy Award winner, R. Kelly. Salute to her. Salute to the moderator. I can't even pronounce. I don't even want to jack up her name. Remember, it's on her website, Unwind with Tashaka. Tashak. That's her name. All right. Salute to her. All right.
From a man.
From Bubba.
Yes, Jermaine.
It happened. Jermaine Maxey, it happened.
And that was the first time you had saw any type of, I guess, relationship between R. Kelly and a man. That was the first time.
That was the first time.
Now, did they take it any further?
You have to read the book to find out.
Okay. Now, you did mention that.
Hold on.
I asked you.
Did y'all catch that good promotion and work? Did y'all catch that? Salute to that young lady. Salute to her. All right. Interviewer want to know more details. She said, buy the damn book, damn it. No freebies. She about to get extra paid. Buy the book, damn it. Buy the book.
Do you think R. Kelly is gay, bisexual, or straight? And your answer was what?
He's gay.
And why would you say that?
R. Kelly is definitely gay because no like man would treat women the way he treat them, and he treat his male friends way better than the women he surround himself with. We're treated like slaves, and we're nothing but sex objects to him. But yet,
hold that thought. Remember R. Kelly's wife? Do you remember R. Kelly's wife when she was crying, looking like a damn black sea monkey? Okay, tears everywhere. Cause and it's like I want to feel sorry for her, but then I don't want to feel sorry for her, cause you've been with the man for many years. You know what the hell he was doing and he was into, but now the money started drying up. So now it was something else. I have to stop the interview right there. Remember when she was like, yo, this dude R. Kelly is a tyrant? How he would beat on her ass and do her all type of wickedness, and he do not like women. Somebody that always like mess with young girls don't like women, and he disrespect women. Huh? Do y'all remember that? Y'all don't? Y'all need an image? Y'all need the imagery? I got you. I got you covered. Here we go. Here we go. Let me give you some imagery so you could jog your memory. Remember that lady there? All up in the interview? That's his ex-wife, what, 14, 15 years or something like that? He been with her? Okay? You gonna tell me the whole time you ain't know this man running a sex cult? Huh? Of young girls? Now you there crying. You ain't with him no more and he abused, man. At first I was like, she lying. I know he probably into that other stuff, but damn, he beating on women, doing them dirty and whatnot. Okay? So, look at her, just, oh my gosh. Maybe it's me, because I don't want to seem mean. Do you feel sorry for his ex-wife? Do y'all feel sorry for R. Kelly ex-wife? And do you believe she knew what was going on? Huh? Do you believe she knew what was going on? Let me get an answer on that, people. Let me go back to the damn interview. Goodness. This is sickening to listen to, but you got to so you know what's going on. Sexually transmitted demons, people. Me and Brother Divine then did the live stream on it and did other interviews on it. Other live streams. We did the pay-per-view live stream as well. It's out there. These people are in Hollywood or Hollywood. Hollywood, aka Hollywood. This is what goes on. Let me rewind this. Listen. Pay attention.
because no like man would treat women the way he treat them, and he treat his male friends way better than the women he surround himself with. We're treated like slaves, and we're nothing but sex objects to him, but yet the men, he respect them and he treat them better. It's like he's always happy when he's around guys. But when there's no guys in the room, he can be in a room full of women and he has no emotion towards it. It's like he feels nothing. And he'll just look around and he stays pissed off all the time. Like Rob always stays angry. But when he's around a man, like you see like a happier side of him. He's smiling, he's telling jokes, and you're like, you know what? You all right. You actually a cool dude. You know, I could be around you. But when it's just him with women, it's the complete opposite. He's always a mad. And then on top of that, the reason why I say he's gay is because every single time, like we had some form of, after the first time, every time after the very first time, he always wanted a dildo up his ass.
A dildo.
Whoa! Stop right there. What did me and Brother Divine said about the men that like the toys? When we was dealing with the sexually transmitted demon series, along with the pay-per-view live stream. Huh? You could go back and watch. It's up there on YouTube still. Although YouTube tried to take it down and lied and said I deleted the video. And I had to fight them to get the video back. Huh? Y'all really want that work? You like toys? Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay? So, you mad at women. You don't like women. Okay? But you want to use them, abuse them as your love toys or sex toys or whatever, while you're all nicey with the men. The men you show the ultimate love to. Okay? You love them so much. Let me rewind that. We're going to go back to that. We're going to go back to that. Hold on. Let me play this for you.
You're like, you know what? You all right. You actually a cool dude. You know, I could be around you. But when it's just him with women, it's the complete opposite. He's always a mad. And then on top of that, the reason why I say he's gay is because every single time, like, we had some form of, after the first time, every time after the very first time, he always wanted a dildo up his ass.
A dildo in his ass.
Yes, he always had a dildo in his ass.
Wait a minute. You said a Grammy Award winning R. Kelly likes a dildo in his ass. Now, did you put a dildo in his ass?
I did.
You did. At 16 years old, you put a dildo in this grown man's ass.
Yes, at 16 years old, I put a dildo in R. Kelly's ass.
Okay, now you got to tell me about at least one experience or how this even transpired. How did it even get you to put the dildo in his ass? Can you please tell me about one experience? Just
pay attention.
Okay, one of the experiences I had.
Pay attention. Hold on, where I'm at. Where I disappeared to. I gotta come back in. Alright? This dude is unable to bust. But you know what? Let me just play the interview. I don't even want. Let me rewind that and just.
Did you put a dildo in his ass?
I did.
You did. At 16 years old, you put a dildo in this grown man's ass.
Yes, at 16 years old, I put a dildo in R. Kelly's ass.
Okay, now you got to tell me about at least one experience or how this even transpired. How did it even get you to put the dildo in his ass? Can you please just tell me about one experience? Just one.
Yo, I'm sorry, yo. I'm trying to keep a straight face while listening to the interview. Like, yo, everything me and Brother Divine done spoke about on here. And I remember seeing messages and people telling me, oh, y'all be exaggerating. Okay. Homeboy want... You know what? I ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't just...
Okay, one of the experiences I had with Rob, we was in this room called Music One. And he came in and he seemed like he was in a rush. He was like, I really need you to do something real quick. And I'm like, okay, what do you need? And he said, here. And I looked, I was like, what do you want me to do with it? So I'm thinking he wanted me to use it on me. I'm like, I'm not broken in. I haven't experienced this side yet. That's what I was thinking in my head. But of course,
yo, hold on. Wait. Homeboy was in a rush. Like, yo, I need you to do this for me now. Not now, but right now. Your man had to run. I need it. I need it now. Of course, this is a remote, people. I'm just using this demonstrating. Hey, hurry up. I need you to do this for me. Homegirl's like, yo, wait a minute. This is weird. I haven't experienced this before. I'm not broken in. Having sex, which is one thing, but where are you coming from with this extra curriculum freakiness of a whole nother level? Allegedly.
of course, I was just...
Because you thought he wanted you to put it in your...
Like, I really need you to do something real quick. And I'm like...
in his ass. Can you please just tell me about one experience?
Let's rewind.
Just one.
Okay, one of the experiences I had with Rob, we was in this room called Music One. And he came in, and he seemed like he was in a rush. He was like, I really need you to do something real quick. And I'm like, okay, what do you need? And he said, here. And I looked, I was like, what do you want me to do with it? So I'm thinking he wanted me to use it on me. I'm like, I'm not broken in. I haven't experienced this side yet. That's what I was thinking in my head. But of course, I was just
because you thought he wanted you to put it in your ass.
Yes, I thought he wanted me to do some stuff to myself, and I was like, I'm not ready. But when he laid down, he pulled his pants down and he laid down. He was like, just put it in. I looked, I said, put it in where? And he told me, he's like, get on your knees and crawl to me. So I got down.
Get on your knees and do what? Hold on, because you're talking real fast. Slow down, slow down. Get on your knees and do what?
He said, get on your knees and crawl to me. So I got down on my knees and I crawled over to Rob. And he said, okay, now put it in. I said, put it in where? Because I still have my clothes on. So I'm fully clothed here. And his pants were down at his ankles. He had them up on the couch, and he said, just put it in. And so I was like, oh, okay. And I said, are you sure? And this was like a regular, like a rubbery type of feeling dildo. There was no lubrication, like no lube at all.
It was a big it was a big average sized dildo, like a penis sized. It wasn't like a butt plug.
Was very specific. It was an actual dildo. It was black. It was an all black dildo, and it was 9 inches long because he was very specific on how he liked his dildo.
Wait a minute. So he took 9 inches. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
He took 9 inches. I put the dildo up, and it just slid right in. And he said, okay, you can stop. He's like, I got it from here. Then he just started like grinding his hips and everything, and I had to do nothing. He just told me to sit back in the spin around chair and just watch. And he was just getting.
I'm trying to keep my composure, people. Did you say it was 9 inches and it had to be black? Yo, hold up. Trying to find out how to approach this. So, dudes, you ever been with a chick and you know you ain't no small dude down there? Alright? You know you got a good size. You know what you working with. You know you packing. And you went with a chick and you just fell in like you just took a free dive down the Grand Canyon. She said, no lubrication. It just went all the way in. Easy. No lube. No KY. No Vaseline. No cooking grease. Hold up. What the hell did we just listen to? You got freaks and then you got freaks. She said that dude got a bottomless pit in his backside. Allegedly. That ain't me. That's not me. I mean, I was going to let it play all the way through, but I was like, no, no. She did not just say that. I know Jennifer Battles did not just put loose booty Kelly, is what they call him. So what you saying, allegedly, if that dude fart, it's like he just took a colonics and everything just fall out. That's allegedly what you saying. Della, hold on, Della Henderson. I'm not being too graphic. I'm going on what Homegirl said. The one he made sign the contract. You know what? Okay. We're going to let her do the graphic work. Let me go back to something.
Inches long because he was very specific on how he liked his dildo.
Wait a minute. So he took 9 inches. Okay, keep going.
Very specific. You don't come with nothing less than 9 inches around here. I'm sorry. I gotta come off for
Go
this.
on.
He took 9 inches. I put the dildo up, and it just slid right in. And he said, "Okay, you can stop." He's like, "I got it from here." Then he just started like grinding his hips and everything, and I had to do nothing. He just told me to sit back in the spin around chair and just watch. And he was just getting off. He was grinding his hips and just playing
Now,
with the
what
dildo.
position was he in? Like, was he laying on his back with the dildo in his?
Yes, he was laying on his back, and he had his legs up in the air. And then once I put it all the way in, he said, "Okay, I have it from here." And then he put his legs down, and that's when he started like thrusting his hips. And then he started, masturbating while he used his left hand to play with the dildo, and he started pushing it in and out, and while he was grinding his hips, and his right hand he was masturbating. And he told me he did not want me to get involved. I was to just sit down and watch him. And that's what I did. I just sat in the spin around chair and I watched him.
Now, you're not the first person that actually said something. You're just the first person that's actually gone in depth to expose who he really is. Now, there was a woman that came out. She never showed her face. There was a local radio station that had done an interview, and the girl had spoke of her meeting R. Kelly at the mall, and then he invited her back, flew her out, put her in a hotel. Then when she got there, he was in the studio. He laid down and asked her. She said she had long nails on, and he made her stick the nails in his anus while he got off. And it was her first encounter meeting R. Kelly. Now, you did. So I just want to put it out there that you're not the first person saying this, but you're the first person to go on record to say that R. Kelly is gay. And you know firsthand because you've experienced it. Now, you did mention briefly that you actually had to strap up with the strap on, with the dildo. And he was on off.
I did.
Okay, tell me about that.
There was he had this nightstand. He had this room that's connected to the game room upstairs. And it's full of mirrors. So it's a sex room to me. It's a mirror. The entire room is a mirror, and there's a mirror above the bed. And the nightstand, he had 2 nightstands on, one on each side of the bed. He told me to reach in into the nightstand and grab something. He said, whatever is in there, you put it on. And here I am, inexperienced. I didn't know, how to put on the damn strap. So when I pulled it out, I'm looking, I'm like, how do I put it on? He said, I'll show you. So it was the dildo that was, the strap was actually a yellow dildo. And he helped me put it on. And then he said, okay, you just follow my lead. And then he just directed me. He guided me on how to do it. And I had him bent over on the bed. He was on all fours, just bent over doggy style. And I got on
R. Kelly, wait a minute. Hold on. You going?
Yes. R. Kelly. R. Kelly was on all fours, bent over on this queen size bed in the sex room.
And
he was bent over on all fours, and I had this yellow dildo strapped to me, and he told me when I put it in his ass to just go really slow, then speed it up, then slow down and speed up. So he had things already. He let me know how to do it. And
Hold up. We ain't just gonna get past that like if that ain't an important part to speak about. Yellow dildo, speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down, speed up. This dude is marching cadence on how he want to, allegedly anyway. Yeah. Okay. So, homegirl right here is going through all this at the age of 16. This dude right here, all allegedly, this dude right here is breaking her in. So she got to put on a strap on to get him off. Do y'all want me to play any more of this? Because I don't got to break down this interview for y'all. Yes, Brian Davis, this interview isn't new. That's right. Unfortunately, a lot of people have not heard this interview. And not only that, it's been swept under the rug what this dude allegedly have been doing. And he's still been able to go around, make songs, and still be somewhat successful? Are we just going to forget that he met her during the trial? We just going to ignore that one important factor, right? While he was on trial, he was still seeking out victims, allegedly. That's we just gonna pretend, right? See, Artrell Jeffrey says 16 is legal on my state. I guess he meant to say in my state. I have little concern for her fast self. See what you're doing right now, Artrell, what you're doing right now is victim shaming. That's what it's called, what you're doing right now. It's called victim shaming. What state are you in, Artrell? Because you are right, and I said it earlier before the show began, in some states it is legal. 16 is legal. But damn, what about the other stuff like, some of y'all don't have daughters out there? Mothers, sisters? Really? Was that Moon Goddess I mine go on that comment? I guess you did a typo. Type properly so I know what you mean. So, even though a young girl is fast, and now I'm asking the audience, now I'm about to put y'all to the test. Even though a young girl is fast, does that make it right what she went to? Keep in mind, she been sexually molested before against her will. Okay? Keep in mind. So with R. Kelly case, this is more statutory rape because she agreed to it, although she was young. But then again, depending on the state, is it right? Is it fair? See, it's too much gray areas to play around with. But I don't care if it's legal in whatever state. I don't care if, I think in South Carolina or North Carolina, the consensual age is 15. And then they even make it different for same sex. Man to man, different age that you could be with them. Female to female, woman to woman, is a certain age that you could be with them. And man to woman, woman to man, there's a certain age for that. So it's too much. Why is America, in America, supposed to be one country, they play around with that because of the states. So please, don't victim shame. Wardner says, because it's legal, does it make it right? I don't have sisters, but I have young cousins, and I wouldn't hurt a man if he did what? I would hurt a man if he did what R. Kelly did. Joel Benjamin 528. Facts. And for people that want to say, well, it's law in certain areas, and maybe he was in that area, it's law to do that. Well, guess what? It was a law for your ass to be in slavery too. It was law for the slave master to just come and take your mama and rape her. It was law that the slave master could just come and take your daughter and rape her. It was law for the slave master to take you, the man, which was called breaking the buck. Go look it up. Oh, wait till me and Brother Divine come out with the Sexually Transmitted Demons Part 2. pay-per-view live stream. I don't think y'all ready for that. Okay? It was law for him to take you and bend you over and do what they want to do with you. That was law too. Does that make it right? Come on now. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. But I'm going to continue giving y'all this work. Let's go.
I did that, and he told me to slap his ass and call him my little bitch. So that's what I did. I mean, it was weird.
Whoa, hold up. Slap the ass and call me a little bitch. That's what while she had the strap on doing him, that's what he wanted, allegedly. I think I'm going to rewind that part.
His yellow dildo strapped to me, and he told me when I, put it in his ass to just go really slow, then speed it up, then slow down and speed up. So he had things already. He let me know how to do it. And I did that, and he told me to slap his ass and call him my little bitch. So that's what I did. I mean, it was weird looking at myself in the mirror, going back and forth with R. Kelly and slapping his ass, calling him a little bitch and stuff. It was weird. It was like a mirror.
And you were how old at this time?
I was still 16 years old.
Now, where were your parents? Everybody is asking this question.
Good question.
How were you able?
Wanted to know where my parents were. Well, my father, he was incarcerated. So he was in jail at the time that I was dealing with Rob. And
fellas out there that have children, stop doing the F-boy stuff you're doing in the streets. It will cause you to be incarcerated. You have a daughter. You have a young boy. The predators are out there. You are not around to watch over them and protect them and be the male figure in the household. This is what happens. And too often, sadly, this is the story. When they ask where was the parents, Papa was in the big house. Jail. Get it together.
And my mom, I was always telling her that I was going out with my friends. This is the summertime when I first started dealing with him.
So, the moms are so free and okay and relaxed. Just trust your daughter like that. Man, I would want my daughter to try that. Where is you going? Who are you going with? Why? How? Where? And how? Why? And where again? Are you kidding me? This young girl have a secret and signed documents in a secret sex cult relationship, and you don't know? Okay. And it's Tasha K, people. I done jacked up her name in the beginning. Tasha K. See, her website is Unwind with Tasha K. Okay? So, I guess the K is her last name. So, I done jacked up the damn interviewer name, but hey. Whatever. It's Joel Benjamin 528. You know how I get down.
So it's easy for me to just say, oh, I'm going out with friends. And then I was going home. So I was there, but every so often, Rob was like, okay, you can go home. Because I was like, I have to go check in. Like, my mom would need to see me. So he would send me home, but I had to come back. So that's how I built up that trust with him, because every time I went home, I came back the same day or early morning the next day. So I was always going right back.
So your mom had no clue that you were dealing with R. Kelly at 16 years old? So
my mother had no clue that I was dealing with Rob. Like, nobody knew that I was dealing with R. Kelly. Like, they didn't know.
Okay, now there are a lot of people coming, because you just said a lot for a baby. And this was during when he was actually on trial for peeing on Sparkle's niece and having sex with her on video. Now, Did he ever video you guys? I mean, were you guys ever taped?
Yes, he did. Like when I first started dealing with Rob, he had an iPhone, and I believe it was probably like the iPhone 3 or 3G or something like that. And he would pull out his phone. He would record me on his phone. He would.
Hold up. So mind you, this is in the midst of the whole "I'ma pee on you" scandal, which he beat trial, by the way. He was not convicted. Okay. And apparently that wasn't him in the sex video. Allegedly. The alleged R.kelly underage child pornography video. That's what it was, people. That's what it was. Call it what it was. So, homeboy got the iPhone, promoting for iPhone, basically. Pulled the homegirl out and filming her. Come on, let's continue with that one.
iPhone, and I believe it was probably like the iPhone 3 or 3G or something like that. And he would pull out his phone. He would record me on his phone. He would take pictures of me on his phone. And he also had, it was a camera. He always had like, it's a Canon. No, a Nikon. He had a Nikon camera.
Okay.
And he used to set it up. It was Canon or Nikon. And he used to set it up on a tripod, and he would record us. So he would be like filming all of our sexual acts.
So hold up. Mind you, everybody forgets Sparkle. In case y'all don't know, should I pull up her picture? Y'all can get on your own. Because it was alleged that Sparkle, the entertainer, brought her niece to R.kelly to get a golden shower. Okay? This ain't me saying it. This is from them. Okay? So we know the man allegedly have a history of taping people. Okay? Now this is what goes on in the industry a lot. These people bring, because they want to be in the heights of it. Some of them stay behind the scenes getting paid. They pimp out their daughters. They pimp out their niece. Come on now. We gonna act like we don't know this goes on? Alright? We gonna pretend like we don't know this goes on? And ever since that, I ain't see her in a while. Damn demon. Allegedly. I'm not even gonna bother to show her picture. Look her up your damn self. If I was about to show the picture, I ain't even gonna bother. Let's just play. I got a picture there. She just look ragged and disgusted. It's funny how somebody look different to you when you know that they into the abuse of children. Let's go on.
Did he film the time? Did he film the time that you were doing him from the back with the strap on? Did he film that time?
Yes, he did.
So that's on tape.
That's on tape.
Shit.
So he was like, he filmed everything. He filmed everything but the very first time. But after the first time, everything was recorded, it was filmed, and he would show me videos with him with other people. And we would just sit down and we would watch it, and he had me watching porn with him. It was called Barely Legal. So I was watching some porn called Barely Legal.
Like child porn.
I don't know if it was kids or if it was adults that looked like kids, but they looked pretty young to me on Barely Legal.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And he also had me watching gay porn with him as well. But he said he's not gay, and he's like, I'm just watching this, but I'm not gay. That's it.
Now, had you ever seen him, besides receiving oral sex from Bubba, who shut down his Instagram page after we outed him, had you ever seen him have sex with a man?
Hold on. Facts. Homeboy shut down the Instagram page. You heard when he tried to lie and then she called him by his full government? Okay, it was like the jig was up. Damn it. Let me show Sparkle. I didn't want to show Sparkle, but it's important to always put a picture to the face of these damn retrobates. Okay? It's important to always put a face to the name. Because people is confused. They're like, Sparkle? Sparkle the singer? But I love her. Yeah? Leave her with your daughter and see what happens. Okay? I'm going to blow up her picture big too. I want y'all to see her ass. So y'all remember. Y'all remember this one? This damn wench, allegedly. Alright? Y'all remember her? Sparkle! Damn it. That one right there. Okay? Pimping out her niece. This ain't new. This ain't new. Okay? Let's continue. Just had to show her damn face. Alright? Yes, Sparkle the singer. If you seen that video of R. Kelly peeing on a little girl, that was Sparkle's niece. Sparkle was the one that brought her niece to him. Allegedly.
Yes, I did. Like, I'm just watching this, but I'm not gay. That's it.
Now, had you ever seen?
Those that look like kids, but they look pretty young to me on Barely Legal.
Oh wow. Okay.
And he also had me watching gay porn with him as well. But he said he's not gay, and he's like, I'm just watching this, but I'm not gay. That's it.
Now, had you ever seen him besides receiving oral sex from Bubba, who shut down his Instagram page after we outed him? Had you ever seen him have sex with a man?
Yes, I did.
And was it Bubba or a different man?
And that's in my book. So what I witnessed is in my book.
Wow. Okay. I know you were receiving like a settlement and a non-disclosure. You were under a non-disclosure, so you couldn't talk about anything. But I know you recently stopped receiving payments voluntarily.
Yes. When I told my story, when I went public with my story, and I talked about the things that I've been through with him, that's when he stopped paying me. Because the month that it was August, the month that my article came out in BuzzFeed, I actually received my payment. Like, I received it.
How much were you getting per month?
Rob paid me. He was paying me $5,000 per month.
Okay, to keep quiet, and
that was
hush. And that was hush money.
He had been doing this for years. It was hush money.
Now there are rumors.
Hold on now. We ain't gonna ignore like that ain't a big lump sum of money. Just sit back a month. Some of us don't even make a damn $1,000 a month. Some of us need to see a whole month just to see $8,000. So for years, homegirl sat back each month and collect a check of $5,000 on time, every time, with time, without delay. Moon Goddess said that's cheap for what he makes. It was just right to keep her hushed up for years. You could live pretty comfortable on $5,000 a month. That's enough to pay your damn mortgage, your car payment, and keep the fridge stacked and pay the bills. That's enough for you to live comfortable. It's enough. It really is. Okay? So, let's do the math on this. Because maybe I'm bugging. So, 5,000 times 12. So, homegirl was clocking all that money a month. A whole $60K. Do you know what I could do with $60K in a year? And as soon as she said, yo, enough is enough. Yo, this dude is grimy. Now I gotta expose him. The check stopped. So let's say she was doing this, because I told you I was going to break down this interview. So y'all just going to chill, sit back, and relax. Let's say she was caking off of him for, let's say 11 years. She was eating lovely. $5,000 a month. All right? $5,000 a month. Okay? Let's times that by 11. 660K. That's what she'll rack in 11 years. Oh yes, Patricia Jenkins. Tax free. Believe that. Tax free. Really? Really? And her parents don't know this girl is pulling in $5K a month. She making more money than her mommy and daddy. Definitely than her daddy, because he probably only getting paid 10 cents, maybe 25 cents if he's a manager in prison. So she definitely making more than the father. But she damn sure was making more than the mama. $5K a month. Just to hush up. You could decide, okay, I ain't doing nothing with you no more, but you gonna pay me. And the man just paying. No wonder they was saying his ass ain't got no money. Hell, he the walking win for life. You just giving away money like that? And you know he had a whole bunch of others, so you know they had to get paid. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm making too much out of it.
And I wouldn't even call them rumors, because I mean, I've had a few girls confirm that they, like Faith, she came out and said that she had herpes. Is R. Kelly a carrier of herpes? Do you know that?
Yes, Rob is a carrier.
Now, is it okay if I ask if you contracted that?
Did I contract it?
Yeah, did you contract herpes from R. Kelly?
Yes, I did.
Whoa! So it's not just Usher, people. It's not just Usher out there burning people. It's not just Usher letting it burn. Or Kelly out there giving herpes. Do I even need to say allegedly on that? I do it just to cover my ass, literally. Allegedly. Okay? Look at this pretty young thing right here. Now, this is a more recent picture of her. She's like 20-something. I think almost 30. Got herpes from this dude, R. Kelly. So she said. So, R. Kelly, you just out there burning people. You and Usher. Did R. Kelly and Usher ever did a song together? You just giving young girls herpes everywhere. Type 1, type 2. And hell, throw in the cold sores while you at it. Although the cold sore is natural, everybody get the damn cold sore, but we gonna add that in there too. Why not? You just out there really doing people dirty. Fever blistering them up on a huger scale. Huh? You know you got the flare-ups and the outbreak. What are you doing? So this is a common thing in the music industry. You know why I just gave you herpes? Here, hold this money. That's what Usher did. Oh, and don't forget the gay dude that said Usher gave him herpes when they had sex in the hot tub. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. And it ain't me, people. Allegedly, Usher, allegedly. Don't act like Usher ain't paid homegirl $1 million after she sued his ass for giving her herpes. Let's not act like he didn't pay that money. See, when I start, people be like, oh, Joel Benjamin 528, you going in, you just talking. Huh? See? Y'all just listen to stuff and that's it. Y'all don't be wanting to have shows like this where you break it down and understand what's really going on.
Wow. Were there any other STDs that Rob carried? Because I know a young woman that I interviewed last year received chlamydia orally. I don't know if you heard about that, but does he carry any other STDs?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Okay. Wow. And so, and I just kind of have to keep reminding people that we spoke earlier because we kind of have to set up the interview to make sure it's not going everywhere. You spoke of working with the FBI.
Yes.
How are you able to speak about that?
I cannot.
Okay. Okay. But can you confirm or
Snitch on that ass. Snitch on that ass. She working with the FBI. Save yourself. Snitch on that ass. Sadie V, what's up? Again, for the people now tuning in, salute to the international audience, salute to the domestic audience. I see people talking about what the hell did I walk into? What am I listening to? Okay? And this is real. Snitch on his ass. You out here giving young girls and men herpes? Allegedly. And this dude, obviously R.Kelly is well connected. Obviously he is well connected. Obviously. Because there ain't no way you gonna be doing this for so long and you just keep evading. Homegirl can't even talk about it. She gonna have to strap up with the wire instead of the strap on. Catch his ass on tape. Just admitting to all his nastiness. Dirty man that. Allegedly.
deny whether or not there's people that we spoke earlier because we kind of have to set up the interview to make sure it's not going everywhere. You spoke of working with the FBI.
Yes.
How are you able to speak about that?
I cannot.
Okay. But can you confirm or deny whether or not there's investigation going on into R. Kelly right now?
There is an investigation that's happening.
Okay. And
they are investigating R. Kelly. That is true.
And you've worked with them personally?
Yes, I have worked with them personally.
Okay.
Whoa! Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Listen. They've been investigating that ass. Still investigating that ass. And she been working with them to investigate that ass. You seen how they caught Jared from Subway? Who like the footlongs? Okay? Caught his ass on tape talking about, yo, the ones you send was 15. Send me younger next time. What? Hold up. What? Send you younger? So you ain't good with 15 and 16. You want them younger. What, 10? 9? Huh? When does it stop? Where's the cutoff limit? Jared nasty ass in jail. And they caught him with the bomb, not the bomb sniffing dog, with the flash drive sniffing dog. Where they start training the dogs to sniff out flash drives. Not drugs, not bombs, but flash drives. Because these pedophiles be having it in between the walls. Meshed in between the walls. Plastered up. When they want, they just break it and go get the tape and they get their jollies off. Bomb sniffing dog found out and they had to break open the walls. Because the dog started scratching and it's like, it's in there. And that's how they really caught him. Because they already had him on tape saying it. But now they needed to see the actual action of child pornography he owned. And he was participating in. So this is R. Kelly now. FBI on your ass, boy. Okay? But damn, would jail even be good for him? Because, you know what? My bad. I'm sorry, people. My bad. I'm going off on a tangent. I just get angry when I hear stuff like this.
Wow. Now, are you friends with any of the girls that are still with R. Kelly right now? Because I do know that Dominique was recently freed and apparently Lifetime got that on tape. Are you friends with Dominique?
Yes, I am friends with Dominique.
Okay. Now, is she free?
Yes, Dominique is free.
But is there a but? Sounds like there's a but.
She is free, you know. But and the rest of that is not my story to tell.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just have to wait on an interview from Dominique and hopefully she'll speak up here soon. I do thank you for having the courage to come out and just be so personal with your story.
That's it, people. I ain't playing the rest of it. It's more. But I ain't playing the rest of it. So, you know, I knocked over the tea kettle for you. I ain't spilled the tea. I knocked over the tea kettle. Okay? Let me ask y'all. And I want y'all response. Because I ain't gonna bother to do it. I want y'all response. I want y'all response right away. Should I do a book reading on this young lady's book? Should I do? Put yes if you want me to do the live book reading of her book. Simple yes or no. I want interaction. Let me know if you want me to do it, and I will do it. All right. There goes the book. If you want me, Joel Benjamin 528, to do a live book reading, okay, let me know. The book is called A Life Beyond Abuse. Jerhonda Pace. I know I just jacked up her name, although I found out the right way to say her name. I apologize, people. I be jacking up names. Lakita, salute to you out there. Lakita Houston, salute to you. Thank you for that super chat support. Okay. Thank Lucky Bamboo, my moderator, for holding me down. Thank you very much, my dear. All right. I'm saying more. And hit the damn like button. Y'all need to hit the like button. I shouldn't have to tell y'all, hit the damn like button. That's why I say I'm going to stop doing these type of damn live streams. And just start giving y'all the coon stuff. Because it seems like I'll get more views and people like when I come with that. Let me know if that's what I got to do. If y'all want me to read the live book on air, let me know. As you can see, A Life Beyond Abuse, a mother, a wife, a survivor. Salute to her, damn it. She survived. She survived that hellhole. This is what they get. This is what goes down in Hollywood, people. This is what goes down. This is what you get. This is what you get when you see these entertainers and you so up on them and you glorify them and you want to be around them so much. And oh my gosh, he's so cute, I want to be with him. Or oh, she's so sexy, I want to be with her. You're going to have to do the damn rituals. Okay? Let me see what the people are saying if they want me to read the damn book or not. I'm seeing yes, 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 yes. Read, brother. Okay. Seen a lot of people put it down, so I'm going to have to give it up. I'm going to have to give him that work. Tony White said he need to move to Iraq or hurry up and add the P to LBTDQ. Wow, you going in. Or whatever they call them. I ain't going to read all that. Damn, Tony White. You wasn't playing. Okay. I see you don't like R. Kelly. People, super chats is definitely appreciated. Okay? And you know, I don't think I've seen enough people put yes that they want it. It's too much people on here. Like, I ain't seen enough people put yes that they want me to read this book. Like, because I'm not going to waste my time, get the book and read it. I'm going to tell you right now. I ain't going to do it. Unless y'all want me to do it. Alright? Real talk. Della said, I love you to do more on the star rainbow, shadow, indigo, and crystal people. Oh, yes, I would do more. Black, what's up, Black? Holla at me. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this live stream, people. And make sure I gave y'all this work. Because some of y'all don't care. Some of y'all just be coming on here to hate. I know that. And some of y'all don't care what goes on to these type of people. I know that for a fact. Some of y'all out there is wicked as hell. Real talk. Some of y'all wicked as hell. Some of y'all don't care about this. Some of y'all like, why he doing a live stream on this? Look how long he here. Y'all don't care what happened to this young lady when she was a little girl. When she was a young girl, teenager, whatever you want to say. Y'all don't care what goes on. Some of y'all nasty y'all damn self. Let's keep it 100, shall we? Let's keep it 100. Okay? Lucky Bamboo. I'm not sure if this is a great question, but what does it mean if you see an aura around the sun like purple and pink? You just seeing the different frequency of light. It ain't a great question. Ain't nothing to get all crazy about. Your eyes is adjusting to the different aura fields. Okay? Moon Goddess. Oh yes, I do care, and it was no coincidence that I caught this video. Yes, because you know I'm the only one. Well, I'm not the only one. There's a lot of other people that's complaining. 20K subscribers and still growing, but everybody is not getting the notifications. Okay? Getting a whole bunch of views, but it only shows that I ain't got that much views. We know what YouTube is doing. It's alright. I'm using a platform. I'm using a platform, so it's okay. It's alright. Alright? My queen and I were just talking about how people forget about this dude when he lays low. King Rome, correct. A lot of people, when R. Kelly just lay low and be quiet, they forget about him. Oh well. These the ills of going live. People. Joel Benjamin 528, aka MC Spookism. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that damn like button. Alright? Make sure you hit that like button. And definitely make sure you like, share, and comment on the video. After this video is on, comment. I want to know what y'all think about all this. Joel Benjamin 528, aka MC Spookism, people. Peace.